Hey Tony, this is Josh from Josh and Danny SEO. I got permission from Candy to shoot over this video about how you can improve your online presence. So just taking a look at your website, really nice site actually. You got your location, you got your click to call, your of course logo, and then all the different services you provide, and then where you're located as well, which is awesome, and of course the areas you provide service for. So you have everything that people would be looking for, excellent serving grader, and then you go down and that's it. So I'm not seeing a ton of content though. I'm seeing a lot of what you need as far as like to let people know where you are essentially, but that's from the website itself. I'm not seeing any content about what you do, explaining, going through. So what Google is looking for nowadays is about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage so that you can put organic keywords throughout your site. Now, what an organic keyword is a buyer intent word that someone's putting into Google in order to find your specific service. Before we take a look deeper into that, let's take a look behind the scenes at your website. The way we do that is with a system called Ahrefs or Ahrefs. Now, when we put your website in, out pops your rankings. And as you can see, the two main things we look at are the UR rating and the DR rating. Now, the UR rating is the strength of your website, and the DR rating is the trust Google places in your website. Now, I know your website isn't that old. It's only about like 6, 7 months old. However, you still should have started to see some growth. Now, the way you get these up is with backlinks. As you can see, you only have 3. Now, what a backlink is any link that leads from another website that goes back to yours. Now, all backlinks are not created equal. For example, a backlink from Wikipedia would be an awful link because Wikipedia is a super spammy site. However, a backlink from a distinguished flooring blog would be awesome because that's relevant service to what you're looking for or to what you do. And then, of course, you have those organic keywords. What buyer intent words are you ranking for, or is Google ranking you for that will pop up when someone searches in? As you can see, you're not ranking for any. So that's why no, you're not really seeing any traffic through your site. So let's take a look at what a buyer intent word would be. So first up, easiest one, Flooring Cincinnati. So first things first, you have your G&B. That's Big Bob's Flooring, Bush Flooring Center, and Floor and Decor. The Google Map Pack is super important to get on because 30 to 40% of all people will stop right here and pick one of these people, just because that's the easiest and fastest thing to do. And then you're going to have your organic rankings. This is by strength of website. And as you can see, McSwain Carpet and Floors is the strongest website, so that's why they're at the top. So let's take a look at their website and see why. So McSwain, they're also a flooring store. They have all their drop-down menus. They have the virtual consultation, which I haven't seen much, but unnecessary. You just want to get them on the phone. They don't have a click-to-call, which is unfortunate. And then just going through, they have all their different flooring. They have videos. They have what they do. And then as you can see, you hit the bottom. So they don't have a ton of content either on their homepage, but let's see what they're doing well back-end wise to have them number 1. So as you can see, their UR and DR are 37 and 35. So they're hitting the ideal. Because ideally we want these between 30 and 40 with a ratio of 1 to 1, and they're almost hitting that perfectly. The reason being is because as you can see, they have 13,000 different backlinks working for them. So that's how they got this up to that high. And they've been working for a long while to build this up. So it does take a little bit of time. And then, of course, they're ranking for almost 3,000 keywords. So Google is ranking them for a lot. So let's check out what their keywords are. So we're going to hit them. Flooring Cincinnati, 300 people. Search that a month. They're in the first organic position as you saw, and they're getting 94 people to their site just from that one word. Flooring Stores Cincinnati, 250. They're in the second or third real position, 35 people from that. Cincinnati Flooring, they're in the 4th position, and they're still getting 30 people from that. Same deal. So as you can see, they're ranking for great buyer intent words, so they're getting all that traffic because of it. So if we're looking to beat them out, first things first, we got to raise those backlinks. You only have 3, you want to get more than your competition. So best thing is you already have a roadmap. You know there's work, you can take theirs. As well as I always advise, you can start your own blog. Have your own information network that leads back to your site, and that will help raise your backlinks as well. And then, of course, you got to get that content on your site. You want to be able to put those buyer intent keywords that you saw that McSwain was ranking for. You want to put those in your site in order for Google to say, hey, I'm going to rank them for these words. And in order to do that, you need the content explaining them. You do that, you start seeing more people coming to your site and more traffic through your website. Now, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach back out to me. And if you can leave some feedback, that would be awesome.